Oh, hello, welcome back. This is Jack with AVP, and we continue Final Fantasy 14 today. I hope you're doing good. It's a great Friday. I hope you got some great plans, or just, vegging around the house, playing video games. Great plan. Don't anybody tell you otherwise. But it's good to be back. Good morning, good day. Let's see how much we get done. Welcome back. All right. Whew. Had a crazy wake up this morning. Oh, only 2 players in queue. That's good. Yeah, man, I hope you guys are doing good. From wherever you're watching, from whatever you're doing, whatever's going on. Stay in the game. Keep it pushing. Ooh. Alright, got the magic sigil. This next thing was at level 23 updates. It's just like leveling up. So it like wakes you up in the in room. Alright, for anybody not keeping up. What was the last step? Let's see what this does. Oh, okay, so yeah, this is when Papa. Okay. Alright, yes, on the last episode of Final Fantasy 14. Alright, here we go. We're just going to play this cutscene. I was just testing out real quick, but we'll try to get in the habit of doing this every time so that anybody who's catching up on the next episode can just kind of pick up where we left off. So it seems that where we left off last time was when Papa Limo and Ida, and I guess I had my first migraine, my first little echo thing, I guess. Are you all right? Your eyes glazed over for a while there. The good news is that the hearer is unharmed. Somewhat dazed, yes, but whole of mind and body. The bad news concerns everything else. Lest you forget, the Twelveswood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which the dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Gridanians sent a hearer to offer the place back to the elementals, by way of the right of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. And while the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may well consider it a slight. And the very last thing the Gridanians can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the Twelveswood's eternal guardians. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the hearer to safety and send for his peers to finish the rite. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Alistair. Ah, but where are my manners? I am Papalimo, and the tactless woman beside me here is Ida. Papalimo and I are surveying the Twelveswood together. Pleased to meet you. Ida, give me a hand, would you? Okay, yeah, that's right. So they were trying to, give this land back. So here in the Twelveswood, their belief system. Wait, there's something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... never mind. Doubtless my eyes are playing tricks. Till we meet again. I guess he thought I was maybe like one of those warriors of light or something, so... Okay, so yeah, so we were picking up from that. And I think we were on our way to Bent Branch Meadows, it looks like. be over there. So it looks like gotta go this way. Eat a couple eggs for experience. Yeah, I'm just gonna work on this one now. I'm probably gonna pick up some gathering stuff. Yeah, maybe one crafting job. I think I need those things so that I can get other things unlocked for my, so I can make my build, you know, so I can make my, get my guy geared up as I make my progress towards the end game. I'm just gonna cut through the forest here. Oh, okay, yeah, that's where that is. So it's probably go around. There we go. Some steps right here. Yeah. Oh, come on. Thank you. Oh, that's that Levimente, I think. Yeah, I'll pick it up here in a second. Leviment. Lavate las manos. Kukuvachi. Okay. Not a material girl. You there. Adventure. Yes, you will suffice. I have a job I need performed, and I'm willing to pay the going rate. A trifling task, really. I simply need you to ask the locals here at Bent Branch Meadows what the head wrangler covets most in all the world. This is a private matter, lest you doubt, so be sure to inquire discreetly. And please, for the love of Nod, do not reveal that you are in my employ. In fact, it would be best if my name wasn't mentioned at all. Okay. Oh, you're over here. Ethelthrith. That's the name. What does Keitha covet most? Why would you wish to know? Wait a minute. That old merchant put you up to this, didn't he? He's wasting his time with that approach. If the man is serious about owning a chocobo, he would be better served by convincing Keitha of his intent to provide the bird with proper care and attention. Okay. So he wants a chocobo. I mean, I want a chocobo too, man. Leo there. Just jump down. That guy had a bike? Is that a bike again? That's what it was last time. Oh yeah, see? It's cool. Let's get a Final Fantasy, right? 7 bikes or something. Keitha. The only thing Keitha wants is for her birds to be happy. If she cares for anything besides the well-being of the chocobos, then I've not heard of it. Pick you up. Greetings, adventurer. My name is Tierney, and I'm in charge of assigning local levy quests here at Bent Branch Meadows. Move it in. Oh, maybe move it out. Guntrat convinced you to seek me out, did he? Then I shall assume you have a basic understanding of what accepting a guild levy might entail. So first things first. I must be certain that your skills are a match for your enthusiasm. The Adventurers Guild would not approve of me sending a fledgling hero to his death or dishonor for want of the requisite capabilities. Take a moment to peruse the task outline in this guild levy. Do you believe yourself up to the challenge? Okay, so this is just to unlock it. Speaking of the local distributor, you have to pick one up. Okay. I'm glad to hear it. Pray be aware, however, that Anoles are wont to flee to their broodmates when they sense they are outmatched. You would be wise to prevent such a reunion, lest the battle be drawn out past your limits of endurance. Okay. And we gotta go into our duty menu to initiate it. Gotcha. We'll do that in a sec. right here. What's that about Miss Keitha? You looking to stir up trouble, son? If you think some shiny trinket will move her heart, then you don't know her like, that is, Miss Keitha is only interested in a bird. Listen here, adventurer. If your actions cause her any distress, the woodwellers will come down on you so hard your boots will leak blood. Got that? All right, man. Your boots will be leaking blood. That's a bit intense. All right. Well, do you plan to keep me in suspense? I must have a chocobo for my very... What's this? They told you nothing of her material desires. Ugh, the stubbornness of these Gridanians is infuriating. And I should have known better than to hire a buffoon for such delicate work. To think of the amount of gil I've wasted on this fruitless venture. Oh, cease your mewling. I promise you a reward, and a reward you shall have. Now leave me to my misfortune. What a butt. Now remember, we're trying to save up all these money bags, right? So we're going to see how much money we get for them. Luquilot. Greetings, sir. You have the distinct air of an adventurer. Might I trouble you for some assistance? In recent days, a heartless cat has been sneaking into the ranch to scare our chocobos. The poor birds are in a state of constant unease, wondering when the next fright will come. It is my hope that extending the fencing will help keep the intruder out. To that end, could I ask you to procure some strands of dynamite web? They make for a surprisingly sturdy construction material. You should be able to obtain the web from the dynamites themselves. There are usually a few to be found roaming around the ranch. 6 strands should be sufficient. Collect those when I go do that. Right. Oh, there's Keith. You're Keitha. You must be the venturer Mion sent word about. I'm Keitha, head wrangler around these parts. I've heard many and more things about you. Good things, lest you worry. When the outer seats here bade us welcome, venturers, 'tis fair to say we had our doubts, till hard-working folk like yourself set about proving us wrong, that is, consider me a convert. Any road, you've a mind to help out the ranch, have you? Good. We could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I've a task right here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and you come highly recommended, so don't go letting one down, eh? Guess my reputation precedes me. I'll try my best. Seven hells! Some bastard Kirkin has gone and broken one of me chocobo eggs. The filthy little thief was busy looting the barn when a guard started it. Prompted the damn thing to drop the egg it was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless them, but when 3 or more of the vermin appeared, me lot had no choice but to turn back. Something has to be done about those Kirkin. Kirkin? Yeah. Would you mind heading over to the matron's leaf and having a word with a soldier named Rosaline for me? The ratmen nest in her neck of the woods, see, she'll know what to do. Around this way. Let's see if I got repair. You don't have to, though. Nope. 9 eggs left. Reminds me of Futurama. Dog might be. Oh, bro. I'm down dynamite. Nothing personal, man. I'm doing work, man. Cool. I almost attacked the next. I do that all the time. You know, you always attack like one more than you need to. Let me go around this way. Rosaline. Oh, should jab. You're here on Keith's behalf. I see. Broke one of her eggs, you say? And there were 4 of the creatures? The Kikirin are a nuisance at the best of times, but we must now add trespass and chocobo murder to their list of transgressions. They have forced our hand. Our retribution must needs be swift and decisive. And who better than you to deliver it, adventurer? Find the lair to the west of here and make an example of exactly 4 Kirkin cramblers. We can send no clearer message than 4. Alright, man, like, if that's gonna do the trick. Rosalie. Yeah. Squeeze me, squeeze me. One more. There's 4 though. We need it. That'll show them. Go back and talk to her. The deed is done? Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now the Kikirin would think twice about giving in to their larcenous proclivities. These words, man. My vocabulary is increasing. All right. Level up. Your willingness to assist the residents of the Twelveswood is commendable. If you have a moment, mayhap you can assist me with a delicate matter? My duties as a woodwhaler include inspecting the matron's leaf for signs of damage or decay. It's never been a difficult task until the other day when I discovered several clutches of dynamite eggs. I've no problem slaying the beasts when full grown, but the mere sight of their eggs sickens me. Spare me this disgusting task and destroy the eggs. If the pay is good. Don't look down. Oh there, adventurer. You seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the route of the Heavens Pillar here? I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet or 2. I know what you're thinking. It's not more than a mushroom, so why the commotion? I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon they'll be covering the whole damn route and rotting the wood clear through. Just watch your step while you're up there, though. The dynamites on the ground won't waste any time adding insult to falling injuries. And once you're done, head up to the top end of the route and report to Theodore. He'll be glad to hear someone's taking care of one of his more dreaded chores. Zombie right there. Be all up there. Come back. first. Alright. Go back to low. Gotta kill 3 of these dudes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, it went from like these pebbles to like these giant fucking... Stone 2 is crazy. How big it is. They should just kill you in one hit. Look how big it is. Start heading back this way. Ah, your first foray into the world of LevaQuest appears to have been a success. And here's a reward for your efforts. Okay, so they gave me a bonus for the speed and all that. Now this little trial is behind us. I have no further qualms about signing the task around Bent Branch Meadows. There are LevaQuests aplenty for hard-working adventurers such as yourself, and a deal of fame and fortune will be won in their doing. Simply the Hess. Should you be interested in a challenge quite unlike your average LevaQuest, you might consider joining a guild house. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Battle Warden Ribald outside yonder tent yonder. I will inform him of your success against the Anoles so that there are no doubts as to your ability. Why, thank you, good sir. Ribald, I heard you're a man to see about a Hess. I was told a stalwart adventurer would be along shortly. I take it that is you? Then permit me to tell you all about our current operation. Wait, might this be your first time participating in a guild house? I remember my first house. It was the night of my 20th name day. My fellow guildmates invited me to join them in the slaying of a family of pasties who were stealing chocobo eggs from Bent Branch Meadows. The moment we arrived, one of the terrible beasts immediately turned to me and charged. The thing was thrice my size and had already maimed several chocobo. There was no way I could win, so I simply froze and waited for the end. But that's when I remembered that I was not alone. My friends rallied around me, and together we defeated the pesties. That is my friend. That, my friend, is what a guild Hess is truly about. What say you, friend? Care to experience a Hess for yourself? I mean, yeah, man. Let's do it. Duty finder. Now we're starting to get somewhere. There we go. For a reason I play a healer in these games. The only way you can kind of get this gameplay is group stuff. Alright. You do duty from the main menu. Good high. Luckily for them, I already have it on my bar. You can do that and then you can join. Alright. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking that. Forest, 3. Here's a good spot. I just don't want it like all over the freaking screen, man. There's so many things on the screens. Let's go. Oh, we gotta turn this in. Councilman McJ. Ah, you have returned. Tell me, were you able to procure the dynamite web I requested? Here you go, sir. Yes, these would do nicely. These are perfect for binding posts together. Were I still in Ishgard, I would never have entertained the notion of using such a bizarre material in this manner. Oh, did I not mention I was from Ishgard? Aye, well, Gridania is, in actual fact, my second home. My native land was once famous for its chocobo stables. No man in Eorzea could speak of the creatures without his thoughts turning naturally to Ishgard. Sadly, however, that time has passed. I left my homeland to accept employment here at the ranch, instructing others in the methods of chocobo husbandry. Yet I have found that it is often I who am the recipient of others' instruction. and on a great many matters. Truly, one can never know what life may hold in store. True, true. Gotta relish every day, you never know what's coming. Can I just jump over this plant? Oh, that's a lot of cabbage. Alright, so now we can climb this root. Careful not to fall. Okay. Tray. Oh. There you go. I say pick something up, you pick it up. Here. Caroline. 30-minute wait. That's crazy. Oh, you've cleared the root of blue trumpets? Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teeny tiny problem with heights. No, this is not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. Keeping the route passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folks can traverse the central shroud, since the calamity all but split the area in twain. It is not, perhaps, the easiest pathway to walk, but there are those who believe the will of the matron herself caused this tendril of a heaven's pillar to remain thus suspended, that it might serve the forest people. I'm rather fond of the notion myself. Sure. Yeah. Looking for an adventure. It is regrettably my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Bent Ranch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution of Redania, so any threats to its continued operation are taken quite seriously by the woodmen. Which reminds me, mayhap it was my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing the word to Rosaline down below? I would go myself, but, well, it's hard enough marshaling the courage to walk the route for my shift. Bruh. You sound lazy, bro. You sound like a sturdy cat. Man. Shit. Would that I could always rely on a kind soul to handle such tasks. My training prepared me to face beasts in combat, and not once have I shirked that duty. But to lay hands upon those sticky, slimy eggs is just... Well, clearly you have no problems doing so. Thank you for your help, adventurer. Good thing. A shadowy fellow. Now that you mention it, I may have seen something. I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect it is nothing more than a recurring thief on the run. If you must sate your curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I would like very much to see it. Hello, Ryan. Fireplace? Have you found something? Remnants of a campfire in a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveler. And inside we have a chocobo grooming brush and roseling oil. But wait, why would a traveler make camp here? when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of Bent Branch Meadows. Bugger me. I think this belongs to that stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We have been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find this shadow. Alright. Level 20. Veseline would like to warn other sentries. Okay. We cannot allow other sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know what we have learned. To that end, I prepared this letter containing everything we know about our mysterious stranger. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the shroud. Once each sentry has committed the details to memory, have them write their name at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmar at the Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gates of Bent Branch Meadows. They ought to relay the information to the others. Finally, make sure Algar sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables, so if this stranger's aim is to harm the chocobos, Algar may have to personally put an end to it. Okay. Ooh. It is time. First group content. Woo! Cross. Let's see if it hits. Oh. You don't look like you're here for training. Here you go. Shadowy figure. Understood. I'll pass word to the recruits as well as the sentries. Let me just make my mark. There, that should do. If you follow the road south, you'll find Bernard by the bridge to Bent Branch. Godspeed, adventurer. Okay. I mean, I could cut through, but I'm okay. Do it the right way now. It takes a while. I need my chocobo, man. I need that mount. We'll take these stairs again. Little rocks here. There we go. Oh, wait, is that a Reaper? That's a cool size. That's neat. Flame. Heck. So many pop. Holy crap. All these tutorials are pop. Jeez. Duty roulette. Isn't that what I just did? Oh, I guess we're talking about the other thing. Cool. The next guild has comes level 30. That's the boy. That's the one right there. You have business with me, adventurer? Here you go. Rosaline is right to be cautious. For this stranger to venture so close, you go to such great lengths to remain undetected, is highly suspicious. They clearly have designs on Bent Branch. We appreciate the help. I should write my name here, yes. And here, take it. You'll find Algar in the stables past the Ithorite. Algar. Guild hat, huh? Mind the birds, adventure. They get nervous around strangers. What's this? A shadowy stranger near the matron's leaf. You've already shown this to Bernard and Ilmar. I see. Good, good. Then all that's left to inform this is to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a wood whaler, true, but even our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. He would like to impose upon the camels. You're quite the compassionate adventurer, sounded it. Well, far be it from me to look a gift chocobo in the mouth. I have need of a capable man like yourself. We received a peddler at the gates the other day, an excitable Lalafell that was sweating and swearing that he had been attacked by large winged beasts. Yet other than hornets, I know of no flying creatures in this region. If there's any truth to what he said, it might prove problematic for other travelers. Follow the road south and see if you can find any evidence to support his claim. And should you find something, kindly tell Lothair to patrol his area sometime instead of just standing beneath the spire and staring at the goddamn road. In those words. Okie dokie. You say you're worthless. You say you're worthless. Your whole family's worthless. Your dog is worthless. He hates you. Vulture egg. All right. Another goddamn adventurer desperate to stick his nose in everyone's business, is it? Then seek out the groundskeeper of the Tam Tower Deep Cross. You'll find him in a shack just outside the entrance, as the hermit is all too happy to live close to his work. When last I patrolled that area, I could hear him swearing inside his shack from the road. I know not what vexes the man, but I suspect he'll welcome your presence more than ever. Okay. A northern vulture? 2? And they were defending a nest? Well, perhaps we could omit that last detail from any official reports. I would rather not give Ilgar any further cause to be crossed. Thank you for slaying the beast. You may rest assured that I will not permit this to happen again. Sure. I have another task for you, adventurer. I need you to head to the hedge street to the southwest of here and speak with Hearer Leone. After tending to the hedge tree, the Hearer was scheduled to board a boat from the Mirror Planks. Well, the vessel's departure time has come and gone, but there is still no sign of it. Knowing how absorbed the Hearer becomes in her work, I am not unduly concerned. Armel, however, responsible for organizing Leonie's transportation, and is likely wondering if her wayward passenger is ever going to arrive. Perhaps a gentle reminder is needed. Perhaps. Perhaps. A lot. After a bit of work, are you? I have a task that needs doing. Take these Nivea lilies and leave them at the top of each bottle. You've doubtless seen the bones return to life by foul magic shambling around and harassing their surviving comrades. It hurts me so to see it, adventurer. I cannot abide such blasphemy. It gives me hope that these lilies soothe their spirits and help them return to the matron's bosom. See me when you finish. Okay. Let me go pick that up first. I want to return there. I'm so used to pushing for teleport. Greetings, Jack. You radiate the confidence of a conjurer who neglects not his study of the elements. I confess, I have no lesson for you to learn this day. Instead, I would ask that you aid me in the education of another. Yes, I speak of Sylphie. After no small amount of prompting, bordering on coercion, the child has finally promised to attempt to embrace the forces of nature. But I am afraid the matter is not so easily resolved. Sylphie has never attempted to learn the basic offensive spells that you and most other conjurers mastered before first venturing into the wild. As such, she is ill-equipped to undertake the trials which furnished you and your peers with an understanding of the elements. But simply, she's no match for the tainted spirits of nature. But if a more capable conjurer were to accompany her and purify the corruption in her stead, it may yet serve to impress upon her the power of the forces at work. I bid you take her on a pilgrimage around the Twelveswood and give her the opportunity to witness these confrontations. Percent. Earth, wind, water. She must know them all. Show her the majesty and primal ferocity of nature. As it was with you, let Earth be her first lesson. Sylphie awaits you at Benchratch Meadows. Pray forgive my presumption, but I thought it best to send her on ahead while her conviction remains strong. Once you have located the patch of corrupted soil at Benchratch, draw forth the tainted sprite, and let her witness the struggle that ensues. May the elementals aid you in this endeavor, Jack. Yeah, you can go to hell. I don't like you. You suck. You suck. If I could have picked maybe Sage right off the bat, I probably would have done that. This guild is trash. A bunch of hippies. Benchratch Meadows. Oh, it's in the same area. Yeah, it's a good idea to kind of go back and pick things up. So you don't have to, like, hopefully backtrack too much. So I'm just doing it for her. Reminds me when I used to work, and you and like a female would get hired for the same job, but the guys would always be do all the heavy lifting, because they didn't have the arm strength to do the heavy lifting, except for getting paid to do the same fucking job. That's what this reminds me of. Like, how is she gonna really learn anything from this? Ah, I wasn't scared. I was just a little startled, that's all. It was as if a mass of solid wrath had erupted from the ground. I've never felt anything like. Never mind. We have to head to Bannock next. Next, let's get this over with. That's what I'm saying, sister. I don't fucking want to babysit. So we can flip over here. Why don't you just put the bridge right here? Like, who designed this crap? Because that would connect the two cities better than the other way. These 12-wheel people, they don't know how to make it. I don't like this city state, man. These people suck. Get me out of this forest. The hippies. Gods! The wind blew straight through me. It felt both gentle and sharp at the same time. I can't explain it. This is something you can conjure? Let's be on our way. The last one is at Lilystone. He seems more enthused now. That's good. It's all the way down there. Go, you smoking. Guess we'll take care of the left first. Run, man. There we go. It's 15-0. Thank you. You're welcome. I guess SpongeBob episode. Thank you. You're welcome. seem a capable sort. Would you mind running over to Lilystone and retrieving my favorite fishing rod for me? I was happily dropping a line into the water, you see, when I suddenly noticed some ghastly sphere of fire breathing down upon me from behind. In a blind panic, I twisted around and flung my rod at the apparition before fleeing back here to the planks. I dimly remember the rod passing straight through those unnatural flames and hitting the side of the tent. I set up for afternoon nap. It's probably still there, but I can't bring myself to... You'll go in my stead. You'll go in my stead? Oh, thank you. Yeah. Enough babbling, right? Ah, perfect. You're just in time to help deliver some goods that arrived not moments ago. Allow me to double-check my manifest. Ahem. Now listen carefully. Take the suit of plate mail to Darren. He's the guard you see right over there. The Montoy bean belonged to Kayleigh, and the smoked crayfish balls to my friend Bertha. That's it for this week. A strapping adventurer like you should barely work up a sweat, am I right? The cargo you're looking for hasn't moved since they unloaded it at the end of the pier. Much obliged. Montoy beans. Crayfish balls. Reminds me of Boyle from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the octopus balls. You have something for me? Here's your plate mail. Ooh, what is... my new plate mail. And what would a woodwhaler want with metal armor, you ask? Let's just say that after a number of engagements with Garlean heavy infantry, my mind has been open to the protection such steel encasements can provide. That's fair. That's fair. 1, 2, 3... No, this won't do at all. I'm sure I've heard Walthea mention the shipment had... Here you go. Oh, why thank you very much. It would have been a short afternoon of fishing if this bait hadn't arrived. They should be here by now. Here you go. Are these the Montoy beans? Praise the matron. It's my job to pick up provisions from the pier and deliver them to the settlements in the area. But I couldn't leave without the beans. Now I can finish loading up my cart and be on my way. Thank you for your help. Thank you. Thank you for doing nothing. All done then. Excellent work. Swift and sure. Adventurers are such handy individuals to have around. If we leave cargo piled up on the pier, the next crew has no room to unload their shipment, you see? It can be backbreaking work, but someone has to do it. True. You got another? Can I interest you in another job? Sure. This one will ask a little more of your skills, I promise. What I need is for you to swat some of those hornet swarms you see buzzing about the place and collect their husks. About 4 bags worth should be enough. What am I going to do with a pile of dead Viking? Well, the sooner you give them to me, the sooner you'll find out. Good evening to you, sir. What can I... you wish to know about the auctions. Very well, allow me to explain. There is a growing concern that our immigration policies may have been a tad restrictive in the past. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I get it. And so the Seedseer Council and the Order of the Twin Adder have, with the blessings of the elementals, decreed that the lavender beds be set aside for adventurers. Adventurers who possess the necessary funds to purchase and maintain their estate, that is. Should you look upon the beds with your own eyes, though, I think you'll agree that it's well worth the price. Have a word with the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you across. A recruit stationed at the pier can tell you more about the beds once you've arrived. Okay. We gotta go to the ferry skipper. The ferry's bound for the lavender beds. Okay, so then we go to the one place. Okay, so it doesn't screw up my thing, huh? They're kind of nice. Got the big tree and stuff, so you can have your home in the woods. It's pretty nice. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Lavender Beds. Oh, you've come at the behest of a Gridanian woman. I regret to inform you that these plots are reserved for adventurers. Your friend will not be permitted to take part in the auction. You, on the other hand, would be more than welcome to participate. Should you have a mind to purchase a plot for yourself, pray, speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. It's nice. You got like this waterfall. Pretty cool. Cool houses. And it's got, I guess, hangout spots, housing enthusiasts, play in the water. Alright, that's about all. Pretty cool. Guess I can leave now. Minute wait. I guess it is in the morning. Fireflies. Interesting. Well, hopefully this, I think it'll take me through, right? All the main quest of it, pretty much. It'll kind of lead you in a way, and then also the fast quest fly. Okay. Let's get this arbor bird first. Yeah. Bum. Take it all in, Sophie. This is how you conjure, baby. The lake is so beautiful. I never noticed how clear the sky is reflected in its surface. I never noticed. Let's head back. I'm ready to speak with the guildmaster now. You learned your lesson there? You learned? Spot. You go like fishing here. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably do fishing. That'll be fun. No. I was never here. You have the husk? Good, good. Hand them over then. Here you go. Ah, these are perfect. Hope they didn't sting you too terribly. Now all we do is take some bottles of liquor and squeeze these beauties inside like so, and there we have it, a fresh batch of my special sting brew. The ranchers of Bent Branch Meadows put it in an order for a bottle quite some time ago, but gathering those husks is always such a chore. Speaking of chores, would you mind taking this to them as soon as you're able? The last year after goes by the name of Margalt. Give her the sting brew along with my regards. Oh, and apologize for the delay, would you? Sure. Let me do your dirty work. Did you find my fishing rod? Yes, ma'am. Yes, this is it. Thank Nofika you came along. I just can't fish with anything else. The Valken and such around here pose no threat to me, but those flames, I've never seen the like. I wonder if I'll ever build up the courage to fish at the Lily Stone again. Sure. We're all wondering that, honey. So we gotta go put these lilies on the fish. One up here. Nice. That's dynamite, baby. Bro, you live your life. So these don't count as fireflies. Talk to this guy. You've done holy work this eve, lad. I cannot fathom that could drive the dead to rise up and seek to do us harm, but I pray that this helps put an end to it. May the matron watch over and keep you safe. Well, thank you, sir. May the force be with you as well. Doesn't help pull down. Move that. Leone. Yes, what troubles you, my yes, the boat. I had quite forgotten. All my task with the head tree is well and finished, but the elementals murmur of a malevolent presence in the vicinity of the Tantar Deepcroft. I must abide a while longer, that I might better divine the source of the elemental's distress. Please inform Armel that I shall be late in arriving. I walked all the way over here for that. Who designed these quests? This is running back and forth. It's terrible. You gotta consolidate a lot of this stuff even more. No one's doing field hest, bro. No one's doing field hest. You must be desperate for work indeed if you would speak with me a second time. Either that, or you've never learned to leave well enough alone. But if you're so bloody eager, then here's another job for you. Head on over to the hedge tree and clear out some nests of Saprophagus. Slugs? Okay. All you need to do is sprinkle some of this flat ale on the ground where you find the most moist depressions. You should soon be up to your armpits in slugs. Don't let any of the buggers slither away, and make sure you find and clear out all the 3 nests. Back forth. You know I love just going back forth, back forth. This is the kind of crap that probably pushes people away from you. This crap right here. Doing all these quests and everything. We're gonna save these money bags. A moist depression. Uno más. I just keep putting dots, but I have it. Hopefully it counted. Pull the lever! Right lever! Yeah, I gotta watch some of these movies. I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna watch some of these movies tonight. Tomorrow I gotta go do something, so I probably won't be starting early, but I'll be picking it up tomorrow sometime. I'm probably gonna start doing some more days so we can really start knocking out this MSQ and stuff. Although I have 6 months, I have other games I'm trying to play, you know? I want to make sure we can get this done before Ion 2 comes out, which is another like grindy and stuff. I want to see what that is like. If that one is really fun and stuff, it's free to play. So I can probably maintain both and then do a free to play series with that to see what we can get away with as a healer there. We can't use the marketplace, but whatever. Captain Jack Sparrow. Nice. Level up. Hey, another level up. What does that put us at? 20. It didn't count. That's funny. Alright, we'll have to do it again. The moist depression. You like hit right. That's funny. I should have waited a little bit more. So the server ticked it. FFXIV. Turn these in. Hero on the half shell. Turtle cup. Judging by the looks of you, no slug escaped unharmed. I don't suppose you have the faintest notion what the Tamtara Deecroft is, do you? It's the final resting place of those who perished during the calamity. The slugs you so handily dispatched were feeding on the flowers we had laid there in remembrance of the fallen. The monsters multiply and food grows scarce. Perhaps there was naught else for them to feed on. But to see those wreaths disturbed thus was more than I could bear. And now I've said too much. Here, take your reward and leave me be. I don't like these people, man. Oh, dirt. Hey, where's the our jerk? Just saying. Just saying. I'm gonna turn this one in. You bear a message from here, Leone. An evil presence in the Deecroft. That does sound grave indeed. I shall organize a vessel for a later time, then. Perhaps a bell from now. 2? Better make it 3, just to be safe. Thank you for your trouble. Might you assist me with another matter, sir? A wagon that departed from Quarry Mill was overturned on the road when some large, ill-tempered forest beast chose that moment to defend its territory. Mine Ofika's grace. The driver escaped without serious injury, but the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate. With none willing to risk another encounter with the creature, I can only assume the goods remained strewn across the ground where the incident occurred. Simply follow the road here to the south, and you should come across the wreckage. Salvage what cargo you can and deliver it to Keith at Bent Branch Meadows if you would be so kind. Second coffee cup. A lumber toad. A little quick teleport. Okay, a few thousand. I can afford a bus. I can teleport. Yeah, you can't go and buy a house there, lady. Sorry. Good to see you again, friend. Did you learn anything about the lavender beds? Oh, adventures only. Is that so? Well, these are trying times, and it's more important than ever for Gridania to attract capable individuals like yourself. I'm sure that one day my dreams will come to fruition. One day I'll have my own cottage and stables, filled with my beloved chocobos. One day, man. But today's not that day. Pick up a weapon. Yeah. Do some venturing. Margalt. Yes, I am Margalt. How might I, this guy told me to give this to you. Ah, the Sting Brew. At last. I'm aware of what must be done to acquire this, and am most grateful to you. Few folk are willing to run towards a swarm of wrathful hornets. Ordinarily, this liquor is drunk for the unique and not altogether unpleasant stinging sensation it causes on one's tongue. It is, however, also an indispensable tool for repelling insects. We sprinkle it over the fields where the Gisho greens are planted. Gisho? Thanks to you, the crops will be untouched by pests this year. I hope one of our well-fed chocobos can return the favor by serving you as a mount someday. I'll just run in. Keitha, you have a delivery for me? Yeah. Ah, this is the shipment I was waiting on from Quarry Mill. I heard the wagon ran afoul of some great monstrosity just up the path from the mirror planks. But I see you've managed to scrape together a few bits and pieces. Seems I can't get through 2 bells these days without hearing some new tale of horrors in the deep croft, or bandit cutthroats prowling the woods hereabout. Makes me wonder if me chocobos are safe at night, it does. If we're ever in need of adventurous skills, I hope you'll be around to lend a hand. I'm not best, guys. The poor lot. No. Oh, please, gods, no. Leia's egg. Jack, you must help me. I stepped out of the stables but for a moment, and when I returned, it was gone. What was gone? An egg. Sorry, you are sure the chocobos will lay another? Guy, you do not understand. The egg is extremely valuable. I must find it. Okay. You will help me, won't you, Jack? Oh, thank you, thank you. Someone must have made off with it. There could be no other explanation. I shall scour every elm of the stable once more just to be sure. While I do so, I would be grateful. I should be very grateful if you would ask the others if they noticed anything unusual. It's gonna be a shadow probably or something, bro. Shadow. See anyone acting suspicious? I most certainly did. A lad, a man. It was running off towards the Tam Tower Deepcroft. You say an egg was took? Then I'd say that that was your culprit. But why would anyone pinch a chocobo egg? Without the proper learning, it's damn near impossible to get one to hatch. Maybe they want to sell it? Maybe they want to eat it. A chocobo egg has gone missing. Let me think. Now that you mention it, the chocobos were making quite a racket earlier. So much so, in fact, that I ran over to check on them, almost flattening a passing peddler in my haste. I didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. Could I describe the peddler? He was an Ellison fellow. Didn't recognize his face. Seemed awfully twitchy. Oh, gods, you don't think he... Why in the hell didn't I cross him? You ran into him and then you just like, oh, sorry, bro. It happens, man. Yeah. Good, though. Okay, now you learned your lesson. You'll be a better guard in the future. Have I seen any odd characters about, aside from yourself, you mean? Not that I recall. I did see someone calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assumed it was Luke. But if you say he was away from the stables at the time, then who was that with the chocobos? Who was that indeed? Him. Come this way. Come on. Yeah. running. Blow my nose itchy. This is bonkers. Why? There could be no mistake then. The egg was indeed stolen. And from what you have told me, this was no simple robbery. That the culprit should take only Leia's egg and disregard all the rest tells me we are dealing with someone well-versed in chocobo breeding. I am sorry to say that the individual in question is like to be a citizen of my native Ishgard. Leia, you see, is of the bloodline of Oranos, one of the greatest birds ever to grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Leia's eggs. Gods, I should have foreseen this. We must give chase at once. Hold your chocobos, Luke-Lalot. If this egg thief's from Ishgard, like you say, why'd he go running off towards the Tamtara Decroft? Unless I've got me mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. Well, yes, but he may seek to lay a false trail or the why of it is not important. Leia's egg is all that matters. Adventure, I beg of you, hunt the scoundrel down and take back what he stole. Well, at least you ain't planning on chasing after him yourself, wherever he's from. We may work wonders with our birds, Jack, but acts of daring do ain't exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave that end of things to you. Hey man, I run towards Daedra. With luck, you may catch the thief on the road to the Tamtara Deepcroft, but do be careful. We cannot be certain he is working alone in this. True. Running back and forth. In Tamtara, right? There's the firefly. Good, he's here. Mr. Magic Bones, huh? I guess it's up top. Another level up. 1,000 hunters. E-Shroud. Once we get over there. E-Shroud. It's gonna be up top. It was a Mooglin. Huh. What would you want with this egg? Got you at last, you spiteful imp. Now hand over the egg. You can't have it, Kupo. This egg belongs to Luke-Lalot. Oh, so he did see it and he saved it. That's good. Who in Haloni's bloody fury are you? All those sops at Bent Branch hired themselves an adventurer, did they? Uh-oh. Yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough. Kill the Moogle and the farmer's hireling and bring me that damned egg. I can heal myself, Kupo. He's tougher than he looks. Damn right. Remember, I choose to heal. It's not the only thing I can do. I choose to heal. I was done this. Look out! He's up to something extra nasty, Kupo! It's like that, Kupo. We did it. We did it, Kuplo. Kuplo. Thank you, Kupo. My pleasure, man. I try to help. What's that, Kupo? How did I come to be out here? Ah, well, this egg here is Leia's. Leia is a very special chocobo, in case you didn't know. Anyway, I was having a nap in the stables when that nasty fellow crept in and tried to steal it. Kupo. So I snatched it up as quickly as I could and made a run for it. I was planning to take it back to Bent Branch Meadows myself, but it might be safer if you did it. I'm sure Luca-Lot would be very happy to see you people. Will do. Okay, 100 pence. What are my hands are so sweaty. Do you have the egg? Is it safe? Calm down, buddy. Here you go, Luca. Luca-Lot. Yes, it has the right coloring, the right weight. It is most definitely Leia's egg. I know not how to thank you. You had me worried for a bit back there, Jack. It's good to see you and the egg back safe and sound. So I was correct in my assumption that an Ashgardian was involved, albeit one who did not, in fact, make off with the egg. Well, I could hardly have anticipated the intervention of a Boogle. For real. Bugger me. Couldn't it be the same one, could it? Might you have encountered our unlikely savior before, Keitha? Could be, aye. One of them saved my hide back when the calamity struck. I was in part of the woods, what we now call the standing courses that day. Seemed like the whole bleeding forest was ablaze, and I couldn't see a yawm in front of me for all the smoke. Well, nigh given up hope I had. Then, all of a sudden, a Moogle appears out of nowhere, tugs at me smoldering sleeve, and leads me straight to a bit of the wood where the fire had taken hold. And now you know why the business is named Moogle's Gift Mount. Seemed like the least I could do. I'd be dead if it weren't for that plucky little bugger. Oh, incredible. It may well be that the Moogle has stood vigil over us ever since that day. Ha! We better get back to work then. Wouldn't want to go letting our guardian angel down, would we? Jack, you have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Luca-Lot wants to give you a little something for your trouble. Is it Chocobo? No, I know. It's not Chocobo. Itchy. Stop. Leia's egg is irreplaceable. I cannot well express to you the depth of my gratitude. And yet I find that I am still troubled while this whole regrettable episode unfolded. I bore witness to a sight that greatly concerned me. Yeah? My thanks for your kindness earlier. I hate to impose again, but I have need of your assistance in another matter. One of grave import, I fear. Of late, I have noticed that dirigibles have been appearing over the Twelves Wood with increasing regularity. The frequency, however, does not bother me near so much as where they choose to fly, the patch of sky directly above the guardian tree. The tree is a sacred site, or so I was given to believe, when first I came to Gridania, and thus I naturally assumed that the elementals would not suffer the excel to profane it. Yet the birdmen have been coming and going as they please, with nary a sign of protest from the guardians of the Twelveswood. And it was that which set me to thinking. Ever since the appearance of the much talked about suspicious individual, many and more strange things have been occurring in the forest. Could it be that he did something to the elementals? In case it proved useful, I've committed the details of my sightings to parchment, and would ask that you deliver the document to Mother Mione. Please make it all haste. I have an irrepressible feeling that something terrible is about to happen. Now we can go back. Take my return. Do that class, turn in that. Now those are some boots. Oh, my nose and stuff here soon. Go. Get an algae throat. I'm gonna get my vitamins and the coffee. Oh, sorry. How many do I have? Welcome back, my avid conjurers. How fared you in your encounter with the elements? Sophie, what did you sense as Jack cleansed the sources of corruption? It's hard to explain. It was like hearing voices crying out in joy. And I felt their happiness wash over me. The world seemed sharper and more alive. It was almost as if nature were speaking to me. But why, Brother Isumi? Why did my mother teach me to avoid this side of conjuring? What was she so afraid of? There are certain truths that hide behind the mask of our words, and there is much that your mother didn't tell you. But you needn't seek all the answers at once, Sophie. Even now, your mind founders amid a sudden inundation of awareness. Wow, what a sentence. The first time we connect with nature can be a wonderful but disorienting experience. I suggest you allow yourself some time to adjust to this new perspective. Yes, good master. Easy. You have my gratitude, Jack. Thanks to you, Sophie has taken a most important step. You heard her mention voices crying out in joy, did you not? It appears the mother's gift has been passed on to the daughter. Such sensitivity is not something one can achieve through meditation and training, but a blessing that only a few fortunate chosen receive. And as you have no doubt surmised, Sophie's mother was one such person. The misunderstanding of that blessing, however, was that it led her down such a tragic path. We cannot allow Sophie's astonishing talents to consume her in the same manner. But we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. The girl has barely awoken to her potential. For that potential to be fully realized, your support is yet needed. I suspect she failed to mention that the promise of your involvement in her lessons was a reason for her change of heart. As you underestimate the impression your quiet determination has made on young Sophie. If modesty prevents you from acknowledging your own good deed, consider this task a part of your training. For conjurers are healers of wounds, be they physical or otherwise. Walk with her on her journey, Jack, and together explore the myriad of mysteries of nature. All right. Babysitting? Sure. You're gonna kill me, babysitting. Four. And we'll probably be back after we turn in this other quest, probably. It's like we're probably gonna get to level 25. Come on. Silent conjurer, switch it. But that's not right. Please, you must do something. Mother Neonate. Run down. And then, before I go get my second cup of coffee, all my other stuff, and I'll be right back after I turn this in. Alright, give me at 25. I need to allergy course, I'm tired of being itchy. Hello there. Word of your tireless efforts at Bent Branch Meadows has reached my ears. The folks here have not but the highest praise for you. You certainly have a knack for making Mother proud. Keep up the good work, you hear? Ah, a letter from Lucolot. Here you go. I haven't the slightest inkling what this could be about. Gods be good. I have a mission for you, Jack. Suffice it to say, it is urgent. I fear it may also prove dangerous. However, so you must be prepared. Make what arrangements you can and report back to me the moment you are ready. I'm right here. I'm like right here. Time is of the essence, so I shall speak plain. Based on Lucolot's observations, the Exile have designs on the Guardian Tree, and they mean to act soon. The tree is the oldest living thing in the ancient forest, and it is held sacred by every firstborn Guardian. Should it come to any harm, the elementals will fly into a rage beyond pacifying. I dread to think of the chaos that would ensue. There isn't much time, and we must act quickly. Jack, please see this letter to the hands of Bow Lord Lewin at the seat of the first bow and quiver's hold. Should the need arise, pray put yourself wholly at the man's disposal. I strongly suspect he will need all the able-bodied souls he can muster. The fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. Go swiftly, Jack. Alright. I'm going to go and grab some coffee, my vitamins, the things. I'll be right back. Just gonna chill here for a bit. I'll be right back. My vitamins. Man, what you doing? Fun to see. Keep watching all these workers. Still gotta go to the arches. An urgent message from Mother Mione. Very well, you may enter. So you are Jack Rabbit, the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. I understand you wish words with me. Mione has information on Exaluse. Speak freely. You have both my ears. Matron Forfin. They mean to defile the guardian tree. What's the guardian tree? Before Nofika, I swear those filthy birdmen will not touch it. Nay, not so much as a single leaf. 12, help me. How can it be that neither the wood whalers nor the gods quiver caught wind of this? I cannot help but think this plot bears the mark of the masked devil who has been eluded us for so long. We must be wary. This incursion may be more than it seems. With that to the warriors' lights were still with us, but this is no time for such idle thoughts. I thank you for delivering this message. You may assure Mione that I will dispatch a unit of my best men to invest it. My lord! What is it? It's the Exile, sir. The Exile have amassed at the guardian tree. Already? Bloody hells. Jack, Mione believes you capable, and I can think of no better judge than she. Lend us your strength this day. Aid in the defense of the guardian tree. Sure. Will do. Make sure the money's worth it. Put it in my bank account. Guardian tree, where's that? Some branch right there, dude. Yep. Chocobo. Brandon. I guess it's like underneath there. It's gonna be I'm running as fast as I can, guys. The birdmen have completely surrounded the guardian tree, and their calls grow more urgent by the minute. Whatever it is they mean to do, we cannot let them go through with it. They must be stopped, no matter the cost. Let's do it. Oh, mournful voice of creation. Oh, mournful voice of time. Attend me all. To us, this forest Tinoka belongs. Wisdom of paragons we possess. To our former glory restore us it will. From this tree a great crystal we take, and to Garuda an offering we shall make. Unfeathered ones and elementals banish we shall, our ancient home reclaim we will. Squawk. That's a big one though, the leader. First squad, left flank. Second and third, right flank. The rest, form the main host with me. It is high time we reminded our exiled guests why we quivermen are to be feared. This position is yours, adventurer. May the elementals keep you. Yeah. What? Interrupt us, you dare? In your own blood you shall be. Still engage the main plot. Shall we slow this thing? Wisdom of Paragon's Almighty is perish unfeathered one shall. They add those little things. Like the infighting, like little things. It's pretty cool. I think it just gets into, there's a lot of clutter on screen, but it's pretty neat. Void Sync. Just hold still. I got it, guys, don't worry. Hold fast. We almost have him. I'm not afraid of no demon. Impressive work, adventurer. The Bow Lord bids you hold this position. Enemies yet lurk near, so stay on your guard. We go to bolster the left flank, but the battle yet rages. I'll hold the line, man. It isn't the shadowy man. The source of his strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. Oh, we're baking cookies? Alright, we're baking cookies over here. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemy. It's like summoning demons. Let's go. Pelt him with rocks. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. I love ruining my enemy's plans. Soon you shall take your vile gifts to the grave. You're gonna need to summon a better demon, bro. How is this possible? Right as the enemies waste their way. Got talked about. Your turn next, son of a gun. I trust you won't object to our assistance. Paulino, looks like you could do with a hand. Thanks, guys. Unwelcome guest. No matter, all shall fall before me. Dude, you're like losing. Yeah, fear me. And he goes this little dude. Yeah, man. Whence comes the strength? I eat my Wheaties and I drink my milk. When I was a kid, all my milk, like my Wheaties. Come on, we're almost there. These houses are already quick. So we were having issues in this housing thing. Anyway. That the wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragon? That's what I heard. The bringers of chaos, or Asians, to give them their proper name. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Jack, are you unharmed? Had I known this creature was near, I would have sent men, not called them away. Okay, dude. There is no mistake, sir. He is the one who stirred the Ixal from their nest. Our intelligence was reliable. So this is the man who has eluded us for so long. Right. We finally got him. We sensed an ominous presence and came here as swiftly as our legs would carry us. Well, it's good to know that what we're up against anyway. Yeah, listen. My thanks as ever, friends. You're welcome, man. Tourman, move out. Hey, man, I just throw rocks at things. That's what I do. Big rocks, you know. And when I get strong enough, I want to throw even bigger rocks. To say you played an instrumental role in the success of this mission would scarcely do justice to your efforts this day. Upon your return to Gridania, pray visit me at Quiver's Hold. I will see to it that you receive the thanks you are due. Alright, man. Thank you. You're probably wondering why we always seem to appear when there's trouble, right? Yeah. Well, trust me when I tell you that it's almost never our fault. Despite what it looks like, Papalimo and I are actually helping the Gridanians. And we've been doing so for a good few years, too. Oh, did I mention that we're not from around here? Alright. Who are you? Why, yes, we are Charlatans. However, did you know? Charlatan. I'm guessing it's those devices that you have on there. So I wasn't mistaken. Mistaken? Or what? Nothing. Nothing at all. Ah, you always do that. Mumble something loaded with meaning only to keep it to yourself when someone asks. It's unfair. And it's especially unfair when the someone is me. I know, right? Like, share with the class. Right? Vague posting. Oh, do calm down. I'll tell you later. Well, why can't you tell us now? I bet you won't. Anyway, all's well that ends well. Quite. We best be on our way. See you later. Man, maybe you guys are causing the trouble. Maybe it's not these Ascians I gotta worry about. You know? What's this? It looks corrupted, dude. You're down here? Some more eggs. Welcome back, adventurer. Your exploits at the Guardian Tree are the stuff of song. The Bow Lord awaits you within. Cool. I have awaited your return, Jack. Allow me to thank you again for helping us to defend the Guardian Tree. Not only did you put the invading Nyx out to rout, you confronted the masked mage and his fell minion and emerged the victor. I have good men and women under me, none of whom could give me cause for complaint, but you, Jack, you're a class apart. Your strength, your determination, your heart. You have all the makings of a great adventurer. Mione is seldom mistaken in her appraisals, and she is plainly not mistaken now. Gridania is stronger for your presence. The Elder Seats here would doubtless be pleased to learn that a capable adventurer like you has come to us. Once more I thank you, owing to your valor. Disaster has been averted. I aim to please.
Elder Seedseer.
My lady.
I am come to express my gratitude for your valiant efforts before the Guardian Tree. I am informed that an adventurer of singular talent now walks amongst us. You are he, are you not? My name is Kane Senna, and it is my solemn charge to watch over all who call Gridania home. Well met and welcome to our fair nation. It was your valor that won us the day, I believe. On behalf of all Gridanians, I offer you my humblest thanks.
You're welcome.
This gift I present to you as a small token of my gratitude. I hope that you will ever remain a friend to Gridania. Green Bliss is coming. It is an age-old ceremony to renew the bond between man and elemental. Over the centuries, it has blossomed into a joyous festival encompassing Gridanians from every walk of life. I should be most gratified if you would participate in the ceremony as emissary.
Oh, such a great honor.
I look forward to seeing you on that most joyous of days. Till then, fare you well. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Unique item, special item, can never there's more than one at a time. So these are the things that like you put into the armoire. Is that what that? You can't earn it any other way. I think that's what that's for. None in Gridania can doubt your work yet. But to receive such praise from the elder Seedseer herself, and nor is that half of it. She chose you to play the role of emissary. For God's sake, you, an outsider. Do you have any idea what this means? But of course you don't. You're not Forestborn, which is rather the point. Mistake me not, I think you are worthy, but your selection is all but unprecedented, and I'll wager you have not the faintest inkling what is required of you. There are preparations that the emissary must needs complete ahead of time. I suggest you consult Mione regarding the matter. She is overseeing the arrangements of this event. Now, you had best be going. The ceremony cannot commence without the emissary. Oh, and Jack, don't make a hash of this. Do my best. Now we get to go back to Mione. Mama Mione. Mama Mione. Don't walk in front of the people shooting arrows, bro. Go around. Emissary. The emissary. Isn't that like yeah, the emissary. I remember that 'cause it's my favorite Star Trek one. Deep Space Nine. Like, that's my favorite one. I do like Next Gen and all that. But Captain Sisko's my captain. I like that show a lot. Yeah, I like the stories. I think the way it was structured for me. That's what I remember that from. He's the emissary. The way he. Bing! Captain Jake. The emissary. I like the faces he makes. Well, well, if it isn't the emissary himself. Had I known you were coming, I would have baked a pie. You truly are full of surprises, Jack. Next you'll be telling me you're one of the Warriors of Light, back from a half-decade-long holiday. Well, let's speak of preparations. As you doubtless already know, Green Bliss is an age-old ceremony for strengthening the bond between man and elemental. These days, though, the name also refers to the festival at large. In the ceremony, the emissary serves as a conduit, a bridge between the people and the guardians of the 12. Suffice it to say, it is no small responsibility, nor does the Elder Seedseer choose mankind's representative on a whim. Seldom in history have non-Forestborn been chosen for the role, which should give you an idea of the magnitude of the honor being accorded. For your part, you are required to wear a ceremonial artifact, which is presently in the keeping of Timbermaster B. Go to the Carpenters Guild and collect it from the man, then return to me for further instructions. So, you're the emissary to be. We only sent word that you would be coming to collect the ceremonial artifact. The good news is that it's ready, painstakingly crafted by these very hands and from the rarest of materials. Take it, along with this warning. Get so much as a scratch on the thing, and I shall make an unceremonial artifact out of you. You're so vicious. Mother Mione's pretty cool. Everyone else here seems kind of like a dick. I really like this place. Like hateful hippies or something. You're an outsider. Then why did you open it up to let me in? You're the one that asked for my help as an adventurer. Back from your trip to the Carpenters Guild? Let's see what you have in that box. Ah, this is by far the finest Manoa mask I have ever laid eyes upon. The Timber Master has truly outdone himself this time. In case he didn't mention, the mask is crafted from consecrated lumber rendered up by the Guardian Tree, solely for use in the ceremony. In other words, it is priceless. Mother bids you handle it with care. And with that, your preparations are complete. The venue should just about be in order as well. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. On the mask. Now that you have the Manoa mask, all that's left is to participate in the ceremony. Perchance you are feeling nervous, but never fear, despite all the pomp surrounding the role, there really is nothing to being an emissary. All you are required to do is wear the mask, stand up straight, and look dignified. The more involved aspects of the proceedings will be handled by others. Simply no. The ceremony will be held at Mihito's amphitheater when you are ready. Make yourself known to the caretaker there, a woman named Stain. Oh, and be sure to wear your mask, or she may not recognize you. Now off you go, Jack, and good luck. Okay. Is it the Ambu black operatives from Naruto? That's what that reminds me of. This mask. Ambu black ops or whatever. Ah, you must be the emissary. I see you have come prepared, that is well. I have been instructed to escort you to your place. Please follow me.
Look! The Elder Seedseer.
12 bless her hearts!
May he find favor with the elementals. This radiance. Could it be a crystal of light? Tell me true, has the Mother Crystal revealed herself to you? Did you bask in her light? Have you, perchance, experienced sensations akin to ether sickness of late? That Heidelin would speak directly to this man. There once were dauntless adventurers who fought in the name of Eorzea. When the primals threatened to bleed the land dry, these brave men and women rose to face them. When the Garlean Empire resumed its war of conquest, they rushed to the realm's defense. And when it was foretold that Dalamud would fall, They fought with all their strength to deliver us from certain doom. Yet as strong and as brave as they were, they, like so many, disappeared amidst the flames at Carteneau. None have forgotten the heroes who gave all for the sake of a realm not their own. Yet when we try to recall their names, we find the pages of our memories are blank, as if bleached by the sun. And when we try to recall their faces, we see them only in silhouette, as if they stood betwixt us and a blinding glare. Hence have these heroes come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Beholding you, illuminated by the glow of the crystal, I could not help but be reminded of them. The crystal has chosen you for a purpose. Trust to its guiding light, and all shall be revealed to you in good time. Though none can say for certain what the future will bring, it is my belief that you may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm. For the power of the echo resides within you.
I'm having another migraine. I'm having another blast from the past.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Those guys again.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells!
The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you! Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer. Ah!
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the 7th hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Sogini
Our
Muese
condition to hold Bahamut more.
Logalo, Asawad Daken,
The aeons of imprisonment have only made them hungry.
Imarat way,
I am aware of them.
Kiskatoga,
Pray them no mind. They are powerless to act.
Seize Nigen.
It has begun.
The only Lamrai,
Soon the planet will regain its true form. We put laughs in Spanish. Jaws. Ah, look who's back in the land of the living. You mean to say you don't remember a thing? You collapsed in the middle of the ceremony. Gave us all a good fright, so we carried you back here. I must say, you're heavier than you look. You've hardly stopped of late. Your exertions must have caught up with you. But you adventurers are nothing if not resilient. Seeing as the worst is past, I shall take my leave and return to my duties. Oh, I almost forgot. The elder seer told me she'd like to see you when you felt well enough. The gentle soul was almost as worried about you as I was, bless her. When you're back on your feet, be sure to visit her at the Lotus Stand. Okay. I'm like standing on the bed. Alright, let's go. Now we gotta go and talk to her. Ah, you are Jack Rabbit, are you not? I bid you welcome, sir. The elder seer left word that you would be joining her at the Lotus Stand. May I show you in? Yes, please. Thank you. Oh. Pretty good, though. I remember last time I kind of played this game. It's pretty clear now. It's pretty nice. Then again, I was playing on my old consoles or like those things. I got my PC, but I have looked forward to your coming, Jack. But tell me, are you recovered? I am most glad of that. Now I hope you will not doubt the earnestness of my concern, but I would ask a favor of you. Nor can I deny that I summoned you here in part with this in mind. Know, however, that I proceed only upon the understanding that you are rested and well. Thank you for hearing me out. Here we go. Envoy, alright, level 15 quest. Man, I'm already like level 25. This server's nuts. I have written a letter to my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. The Battle of Carthano and the calamity that followed claimed countless souls, and left countless more bereft and alone. In the dark days that followed, many were the survivors who thought themselves less fortunate than the dead. 5 years have come and gone, but the land and the people still bear the wounds of the devastation. Nor are we any closer to learning the fate of the Warriors of Light. Yet so long as we live, never must we give up hope. We owe this to those who laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. In remembrance of them, a memorial service will soon be held upon the anniversary of the Battle of Carthano. This missive bears the details of that service. You graciously accepted the part of emissary in the recent ceremony. Should you be so willing, I would now make you my envoy, and have you bear my message to our allies. Your dedication to the people of Gridania rouses fond memories in me, and I would choose no other for the role. Will you do me this favor? Yeah. Humbly, I thank you. As you are no doubt aware, our partners in the Eorzean Alliance lie some considerable distance away, nor are Ul'dah and Limsa Lominsa close to one another. Yet fear not, for I have no intention of subjecting you, my own newly anointed envoy, to a journey which would take weeks by land. No, I mean for you to travel by air. Receive of me this airship pass. With it, you may make use of the skyways that connect the 3 city-states of the Alliance. The airship landing is situated upon the lower floor of the car line canopy. Simply show your pass and you will be admitted to the departure area. Before you embark upon your journey, however, you would do well to seek the worldly wisdom of Miona. Few forest-born Gridanians know more of the lands beyond the Twelveswood than she. In better times, airships were available for the convenience of one and all. Alas, the risks that our crafts may fall to Imperial attack have forced a reduction in the number of flights. Consequently, it has become necessary to restrict air travel only to those whose need is great. Such individuals may petition the relevant parties to be issued an airship pass. As you may have deduced, I myself am one such party. Yet I was not alone in desiring that you be granted the privilege of air travel. Okay. Such is the potential you show. We have no doubt but that you will reward our faith in you, Jack. By the power vested in me, I bid you journey forth as my envoy into the great. Look, Nats, I don't know where you come from. Walk her fields, brave her seas, and strive to know her better. Sure. And wheresoever you go, go without fear, for the path shall ever be revealed for those who are true of heart. Guided by the crystal's light, set forth and discover your destiny. Interesting. I'm an envoy. Okay. Fast to meet you, huh? I don't wear that mask anymore. I've got 4 eggs. Let's go purchase some eggs real quick before we head out. Get some stuff. We never know where we're going, so we'll have to stock up on things. I got money still. Go ahead. Biddy. Welcome, Jack. The tales of your deeds reach me even here in the cloistered heart of Steelgate Flame. Glad I am that you have come, for I would ask your assistance in a matter of some delicacy. It concerns, yes, young Sylphie once again. As you can no doubt imagine, the recent revelations concerning her mother have sorely troubled the poor child. It appears Sylphie needed some time alone to sort through the whirlwind of emotions which now beset her. She has, in short, fled from the guild. Fortunately, a party of conjurers who were dispatched to the South Shroud to investigate another instance of corruption sent word that they have spotted our wayward Sylphie. That was a mouthful. Considering the importance of their mission, I would not seek to distract the conjurers from their task. Thus, I turn to you to escort Sylphie back here to the guild. You are, I believe, one of the few people to whom she will listen. Pray travel to Buscaron's brothers and speak with Wolfie. She was the conjurer who first chanced upon Sylphie, and will be able to tell you more of how the young lady fares. Where's that? Ori Mill. We'll take care of some of these things, I guess, since we're still over here. these little gatsies. Nothing yet. Chocolate. Honey yard. There we go. There's something there. You understand, bro? I got the biggest rocks, and I like to throw 'em. That. Vultures. We already got them. There's goblin hunters. Perfecto. Yeah. Hey, hey. That's everything, right? And then the East Shroud. Where we're at, right? Maybe just keep going. We can take care of the rest of these things over here. So I think I run through here eventually. It seems like maybe we can make the main quest is like level 15, so probably we can soon here. You're boring. I like how they call it a boring evil. You're boring. Lemurs. Let's see, boring than nine-eyed. Hawthorne Hut, 9 Ivy. Hello. Where are you? That takes you to South Shroud. There's another Born Weevil. Thank you. I think I come through here on the main quest at some point. see. Giant net. Hey. Alright, one of us. Thank you, tank. I'll please the paladin. Push it! Throw more rocks! Nice. At least I said GG. Maybe over here. Lemurs, fungi. Whoa! That was big. They're not over here. Huh. Maybe this way? More oranges. Maybe they're back somewhere. Stuff to pay is taking up. I was like, I can't see my quest. Oh. People waking up maybe? Trying to hit? Oh no! Oh no! I'm supposed to stay out of it, huh? Could you grab these for me, buddy? Staying outside. Guess we're not supposed to stand that for. I need these fate things to go away. Thank you. There might be somewhere. Where could these wolf poachers be? Alright, buddy. Show yourselves. hedge tree. And it wouldn't be at the hedge. Nothing over there. The 9 eyes and stuff. It's gonna be over there. What the hell, man? There we are. Now I can go to the south road. Upper pass. I don't think I've ever gone this. I didn't know this was. I've played some of this game before and whatnot, but I don't think I've taken that route. That's cool. The Montoy Cellars, okay. Let's look at Montoy. My quest, which is good. Well, look at that outfit for that chocobo. That's cool. What? It's like a frog or something. That's neat. That was pretty cool. He has like a frog outfit for his chocobo. Got all neat little things in this. There's so much in this game. It's a lot of fun. 6 months to get to Evercold. Maybe we could do Carom beat this time. The beater. To make a bad beater fight. I just like chunking rocks, guys. I like healing wounds and throwing rocks. I'm not interested, bro. Miss Cindy, bruh. Not interested. Alright. Where? I know there are like little branches somewhere around here. I think they're back here. Let me go get this first. The Scaran Brothers. Oh, it's a place. Okay. Hassim? Phoenix? Wifu? Nolanel? We meet again, Jack. I assume Brother Isumi warned you of the corruption my companions and I have been tasked with purifying here in the South Shroud. The source of this extensive blight is found to the southeast. The shrill, discordant voices of the elementals shriek their dismay in the vicinity of the withered treant. I suggest you give the area a wide berth. Considering the potential dangers, you might imagine how alarmed I was to discover young Sylphie wandering about this part of the Twelveswood. It seems that her mother, a woman who healed with conjuring but remained untrained by the guild, called this region her home. Sylphie herself had her head buried in some manner of tomb, but if she is as sensitive to the elemental's murmurings as I am led to believe, then the din within her mind must be driving her to distraction. Pray speak with the child and see that she is well. I would do so myself if our current duty were not so pressing. We will, in fact, be setting out at any moment. Sure. Hey, little one, what's up? Jack? Oh, I should have known that if you would tattle on me. Brother Isumi sent you to take me back, didn't he? This is where my mother used to live, you know? Right up until she passed. Folk were grateful for the healing she offered. And this is the journal she used to keep. There's an entry that explains how nature becomes furious when conjurers use their art. How there are always more people wounded in battles when mortals abuse the power that is not theirs to take. My mother refused to draw on nature because she was scared of making it angry. She wouldn't lie about such things, and I want to do what she would have wanted. I'm going to stop using conjuring altogether. Oh, shit. I've never heard the voices this mad before. I bet it's because Wufu and others are overusing their art. We have to go and stop them. I think it's because they gave you a gift and they want you to use it. I gotta take care of these things first. If I remember, the thing is more. You're not worth my time. Go away. That's a higher level than you. Warned they were around here somewhere. I really want you to go out of your way. Explore the map of all of our nothing in this map. It's just enemies. Bruh. It's up that way. I'll have to come back to it. I'm just gonna go take care of this quest, I guess. I'll run back to it over here. And I don't have a chocobo either, dude. I'm just fucking running everywhere. This is so slow. Just show up on your map, dude. Like, it's just... This whole game is like super casual, so just keep it that way. There's no need to like have this extra stuff. I want to be lazy. Do little shit like this. I'd rather be lazy. Like this filler fucking content. Yeah. Good for now. I think the main quest is taking us out here soon, but I'm gonna get this stuff out of the way. How annoying! Fuck, dude. More than you. It should mean something. Fucking annoying, man. Fucking little shit like this in every video game. Still annoying shit that they put in. Yeah. That's tough. Nature is angry with us. Let's work on the big one, right? Put those dots. Let's work on the big one. Keep hitting the stars. Cool if I was doing more damage. Like, you just be tuned for being. Pointless fucking quest. I can't believe nature actually helped us. There was nothing scary about it at all. I might still wonder if it really was safe for conjurers to borrow the power, but if I hadn't seen the way you built it, nothing could seem more natural. I think it's time I went back to the guild. There are a few things I need to collect first, so please go on ahead without me. Huh? I will go back. Go in, Nat. Leave me alone, Nat. Welcome back, Jack. And you also, Sophie. Brother assuming I'm sorry I ran away like that. I understand, child. Did you find the answers you sought? Yes, thanks to Jack. He showed me that nature was nothing to be afraid of. I think I know why my mother refused to call upon its power. He believed the act caused suffering to nature itself. I see. So it was her very love of her nature that prevented her from drawing on its strength. Tell me, Sophie, has the fog of indecision now lifted from your mind? It has, good master. I understand now why my mother chose the path she did. Full glad am I to hear that, for I must ask of you one more question. Yes, Brother Isuru. When you first witnessed Jack cleanse a corrupted element, you mentioned hearing voices. How exactly did they sound? The voices, well, they sounded joyful, like the crowd letting out a sudden cheer. I really heard them, I swear. So she's like a hearer, maybe? I am sure you did, Sophie. This is the gift. Conjurers may sense the power of nature and borrow from its strength, but not all can hear its whispers. What you described are the voices of the elementals. You may very well possess the talent to become a hearer. A hearer? Of course, much relies on your studies of conjuring. You have a natural aptitude, but thus far lacked commitment. You must not neglect your training, Sophie. Putting aside such matters for a moment, I am curious to hear about the disturbances you observed in the South Shroud, Jack. I assume from the reports I have received that it was of a different magnitude to those which you have previously encountered. Am I correct? This bodes ill. The creatures known as mud pies are not native to the Twelveswood. I wonder what relation this may have to the seemingly ever-increasing frequency of these disturbances. Something beyond the damage wrought by the calamity afflicts the Twelveswood. I shall commune with the elementals and seek to identify this threat. Jack, Sophie, I may have need of you both before long. Until then, give yourselves over to the study of our art. Ever shall the earth meet your footfall, and the wind guide your path. Now we go to Mama Leona. Oh, that's cool. Umbrella. It is good to see you up and about again, Jack. Tell me, did you pay the Elder Seats your visit as I bade? Yes. Appointed personal envoy. And now you are to bear the Elder Seat's missive to our allies. Well, it seems you've made an impression on the great woman. I can't argue with her judgment, though. You've earned this honor with tireless hard work, and anyone who says you don't deserve it had better not do so in my hearing. I find myself praising you often of late, but Mother is truly proud of you. Short of a warrior of light, I can imagine no better adventurer to represent us, and that, my lad, is some compliment. Thanks. But I flattered you enough for the day, and I don't want your head to get too big, or you'll struggle to lug it around the realm. Speaking of which, Eorzea is a big old place, and now that you've had an airship pass, you can really start to broaden your horizons. The sky's quite literally the limit. Even if your errand didn't call for it, I would strongly suggest visiting the 2 other city-states of the Alliance before you go anywhere else. They are, of course, Limsa Lominsa, City of Pirates, and Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert. Once you've acquainted yourself with them, you can turn your sights on whichever lesser trodden region takes your fancy. The calamity changed the face of Eorzea, and much of her now lies in shadow beyond men's ken. It's a veritable playground for a wide-eyed adventurer like your good self. I like venturing. Mind you, it won't all be fun and games. Each nation faces its fair share of problems, from internal strife to conflict with the beast tribes and their primals. So don't be too surprised if you find yourself embroiled in the odd, unsavory situation on your travels. But no matter what difficulties you encounter, I am confident that you will pull through and emerge stronger for the experience. These are interesting times of Eorzea, Jack. It's been 5 years now since the calamity, but folk are finally beginning to look to the future. A period of great change is upon us, and you have a part to play in it. And if that prospect doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. For sure. Downstairs. Someone's laughing. Greetings, good sir. This is the reservation counter for Limsa bound flight. Oh, are you not Jack Rabbit? The Elder Sincere Personal's envoy. We at Highward Skyways are honored to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? Yes. Oh, it's this one. Away we go. Attention, all passengers. The airship bound for Limsa Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Away we go! Emissary to the Argonauts. You know, you ever seen Little Soldiers with Kirsten Dunst? What's his name? The guy that Phil... His wife murdered him. He was in Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And, you know, he played Ted. He was like a single dad of all the ladies. Farewell, Jack. Bye, Mama. One day, minstrels will sing of your deeds. I hope so, man. I'm doing my best to create something here. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Finally, I'm out of this forest. Away from these hippies. Oh man, it's in 30 frames. You see that? It's a sign of the times.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, succeeded in slaying that lord among worlds, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
That's pretty cool.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
That's Bahamut.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
It's like one of our spies there or something. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, my lord. Admiral Blosflin Blows. Jesus Christ. Admiral Blowswine awaits your arrival. You are the Gridanian envoy? Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Zandao. He will be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Oh. Before we do this, I'm going to go touch the butt. Just a little. Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fair city. You will permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. You cannot afford to be complacent, you understand. Please, step this way.
Enter. I did not expect the Gridanian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the Elder Seats here would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from the Black Shroud?
That's a name, I think. That's a name. A memorial service to honor the fallen. Try to talk like them, you know. 7 hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Galilean Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was in answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. Legatus Nelvandanus, Hell's Take Him, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon Dalamud from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartano Flats, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louis Swall still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, The beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim to Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short and none will save us, save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Cani Senna has the right of it. I accept her proposal. Nice. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Elder Seedseer receives my reply. You travel next to Ul'dah, yes? Yes, ma'am. Pray give my regards to General Raban. Oh, and tell him the wolf has been sniffling around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Farewell, Jack. May the navigator guide you on your journey. Okay. Bumblebee Tuna, may the force be with you. Now, we got that fast travel point, so we need to come back here. Now we got this. Go back to the airship. And we go to the next spot, right? To Ul'dah. Oh, that's nice. Level 80. Kit Kat. Oh, that's cute. She's cute. Greetings, sir. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Ul'dah. A pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Ul'dah? Yeah. I'm ready. Yes, I want to board. Thank you. My city. Ah, you must be the envoy from Gridania. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. The Flame General awaits your arrival. Welcome to Ul'dah, sir. We have been expecting you. Flame General Raban will receive you in the Fragrant Chamber. Please take the lift down to the Hustings Strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Bartholomew, that's a name right there, I tell you what. Bartholomew. Alright, just make sure we touch the butt, right, the crystal before we get out of here. The Gridanian envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, sir? My thanks. Ah, yes. The seal of the Elder Seeds here. Please proceed. Bartholomew?
Ah, a guest from Gridania. I thought I smelled leaf mold. I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Cartano. I remember bloody Cartano. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer? When we took the field against the Garleans. So my counterparts have educated you. Oh, trust Merwib to make light of our wolf problem. Woman always did have a black sense of humor. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. Jesus Christ. 'Tis only a matter of time before they bite. So it was with the Garleans 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use Magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legatus Solus Galvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilsbarb to heel. And so the Legatus became an emperor, and his republic an empire. An empire which then set its sights upon Eorzea. But the conquering emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garleans have been quiet of late. Okay. But the 9th Imperial Legion is... Right? No, 14th. Yeah. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders. And their commander, Legatus Gaius van Balthasar, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us, and not only Ul'dah, but the Gridania and Limsolaminsa as well. But the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garleans stir, and the Admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Connie will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen, and we will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Shall I inform the Sultana and the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Elder Seedsir will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. Hey man, I'm just the emissary, bruh. I'm just the messenger. You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the 3 nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare and go. Okay. So I got a minion. Oh, the little ones, huh? That's a minion. Okay. Ah, my Lord Envoy. I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsolominsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Baderon, The proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Bateron would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. Bateron. So we're off to Limsa. If I go this way, go down. We gotta go find this mega person. And then we can take off. I got like the sun coming in, and it's crazy glare on my screen here. I'm already gonna rearrange the room at some point. Like having the door back there, I'd rather like be able to change that around. I think you see where the windows are? I might put them up against these windows after I get the blackout curtains and stuff. Yet. Put the mega one over here. To Limsa. Down this way. Okay. Gigiwazu. What a name. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with you in a... I'm Bateron, alright? Who's asking? Heard as I've got a job for a capable adventurer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Faint of heart, yeah? Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill you in on the details. Thanks, man. Phoenix down? What is that? It's just something. Huh. Cool. Alright, so this is where we'll pick it up next time. We made it to Limsa. We got to be an envoy. And I'm gonna get some food and then maybe come back again later today. If not, we'll pick it up again tomorrow. But I think we're chugging through this. We're doing pretty good. It's been fun. I think it's pretty good. There's a lot to it. So, is that a tiny door for a tiny person? All right. Anywho, keep pushing. Always be pushing. You know. If you ever want to play. I'm on Golem, I guess. If you ever want to harass me, I guess. But, yeah, we're going through this. I'm going to try to work out some stuff for the other games coming up. And like I said, I might be back in today because I want to play some more, and I don't want to do things without you. But if I don't stream again, what I'll probably work on is like the side stuff. But I won't be doing the main quest or anything without you guys. So we'll just keep at it, you know. And we got a lot to get through and try to do the content as we can. We might hang out here. We got 6 months, so there's a lot to do in this game. We're gonna have some fun with it. But thanks again for watching, as always. And as always, I like to say, take it easy. You know, don't stress yourself out too much. Life is already stressful enough, so just we're here, we're playing games, we're having fun. Try to leave that shit at the door, you know. And then just escape a little bit, take a little break. But yeah, I'll be back. You guys take it easy. Thank you again. Appreciate you.